Hi guys, welcome to Manhood Explained. My name is Camille. Today is 5th of September 2020 and welcome to video number 253. I want to talk about silence and where or when basically you being silent is just a sign of your weakness. I've seen that happen many times with some of my friends and some people who I've been close to for years. And I've seen that kind of, attitude of way of not being able to communicate properly when myself or someone else are talking about something that they disagree with. They have tendency to just shut up, sit down, and say nothing. And I've seen that over and over again. And the worst part of all of this is there's really you'll have a tough time to make them talk. And that's why I want to talk to you. If you're one of those people, and if you're a guy, being especially in your relationship or in your family, and you're doing this, I want you to know that this is a sign of your weakness. And there's plenty of reasons why it would be. But I want to talk about three. And first of those is that your inability to talk about things that you disagree with is a sign of your weakness, of your mental inability to deal with things that you disagree with. That's that simple. It's simply your immaturity. Because you see, the problem is that even if you say, listen, if we're gonna talk about it, I'm gonna get angry. So I would really prefer not to say anything. But then you see, the problem is whether you're gonna talk about it and get angry and make a scene, or whether you're going to sit in quiet and there'll be no resolution, no ability to talk about it. It still shows that you're immature. And I want you to know that I start with this argument just because I want you to see how this problem is your problem, and it kind of creates this problem for everybody else, but it is something that you have to deal with. Whether this is because you don't want to get angry, maybe you're not just assertive enough, maybe you're just afraid to say anything. That's why you don't speak. This way or the other, it is your problem, and you'll have to deal with this. Point number two: if you're a guy in a relationship, and if you show this kind of behavior, what do you expect? What kind of relationship do you want to build with the person that you're with? If you're not capable of talking about things that might be tough. If you look at a relationship, how they work, what are they? It's basically two people getting together and trying to combine two completely different worlds into one. They really expect their so you would not experience any disagreements or having different of opinions. Especially at the beginning, that will become like the basis of what is going to happen. So that's why I want you to look at it, that not only you'll be a person who's not going to be able to open your mouth, it's just you're going to be or not present in the conversation, or whatever else you're gonna try to do, but you're just not going to be there. And then you're completely worthless as a person, especially you as a guy. It's unacceptable if you do it this way. Because it's going to be impossible to build a relationship with you. Whether someone's going to try and be kind and try to talk to you to get you to say what you think, or whether someone's going to argue with you and scream at you and fight you, it's not gonna build anything in a relationship. Even worse, it might destroy it even farther. So that's why it's your problem, and you're worthless as a part of your relationship. And three, how do you expect yourself to grow as a person if it takes you years, sort of speak, to get to conclusion that maybe I'm wrong? Maybe what I thought through the most of my life, it's not really true. The whole idea, or the whole point of having this ability to communicate, to talk about, especially with people that you don't disagree with, is or to confirm that what I think is correct because I see that I'm able to defend my position with many different people, or maybe you're gonna get to the point that someone will just show you and prove you basically that your argument is invalid, and then you'll have to say like, okay, you convinced me. I'll have to rethink it, and I probably want to change my mind. So you see, the basis of building relation, the basis of building, changing, and improving yourself, is ability to talk, to convert, to have this conversation, and to see whether you're right or not. You're basically testing your own beliefs, if you're capable of doing this. But if you don't, just going back to point number one, it just proves your immaturity. And especially for us guys, it's unacceptable. Because you try to build family, you try to build a relationship, you try to lead, and then there's no one you're just not allowing anyone to have any opinion different than yours. How do you want that to work? You're going to work, you try to earn to kind of support your family, and then you're gonna have the same attitude in your workplace? How do you think your friend's gonna react then you'll spend time together, and then there's no place for anyone who's having any idea different than yours? How do you think you're gonna build a relationship with them? You're gonna be alone, and maybe you think you're gonna be right, but you're gonna be alone. Is that what you want? So listen, that's why this is what I want you to take from this video. If you're one of these people who just stops talking when someone has different opinion, think twice. Find a way to kind of break this ice, because that'll be your thing that you have to struggle with. Because no matter what kind of environment you're going to put yourself in, it's not going to play in your favor. That's why help yourself to improve, help yourself to change, and open yourself just a little bit, so you'll be able to talk about it, and then see whether you're right, and you'll be able to help someone else to see what's right, what's wrong, or give yourself possibility to say, maybe I'm wrong. The worst case scenario, I'm going to change my mind. So that's why think about it and do something about it. Because whether you're going to be a person who is great to be with and great to build a relationship with, or completely opposite, it's completely your choice. So make the right one. If you like this video, like, share, comment. If you didn't, comment as well. Tell me what you think, and tell me what is your experience. And if there's anything you want me to talk about, just give me a shout. I'll be glad to do it for you. That being said, see you tomorrow.